riding through my city, and I see a lot of faces of niggas that I went to school with, you know, and they dropped out of school to hang out in the streets, and yet they're still in the streets to this day, you know. And that's one thing I don't get. Like, how the fuck could you say fuck an education and you just gonna be in the streets to hustle, to sell dope? Hell, I hustled throughout my school years, but shit, my parents told me you better bring that diploma home. You know, they didn't know what I was doing. I had big homies, and they was like, you know, I skipped school one day. When the big homies called me, I was like 16. He said, why the fuck you ain't in school? I say, I'm trying to get this money. That's when he really made me realize. He said, man, fuck what's out here. He said, go to school, get the education. You can't be out here a dummy and broke. You know, and he said, at 3:30, we better see you getting off that bus at 3:30. I was like, I think I was like a freshman. He was like, you better see your ass getting off that bus at 3:30. He said, if you're not getting off that bus at 3:30 to 3:45, he said, we beating your ass. Him and the other big homie who dead now, RP to him. And sure enough, when 3:30 came, their ass was sitting across the street from that bus stop. I got out that bus with a couple other homies of mine, and they nodded their head and they drove off. And it made me realize schoolwork first. Well, which I already knew schoolwork was first, but it made me realize that what was I finna say? You know, go to school, get the education before anything. You know, fuck what's out here in these streets. Got him asleep. Well, like, fuck what's out here in these streets. These streets ain't shit. They ain't gonna get you shit but dead or jail. And growing up, that's all I used to, you know, keep in the back of my mind. And that's why I say the goal is to get out the hood. That's the goal, to get the fuck out the hood. You know, it's like, get that house, get them cars I want that's outside the hood, and they could have made it. That is a real nigga's goal, to get out of the hood, not to stay in the hood. I know niggas in high school that, oh, I want to move deeper into the hood. The fuck? Okay, yeah, you can. I done live in the hood, I done fought in the hood, I done did a whole lot of other shit in the hood. But I do not want to die in the hood. I don't want to end my life there. By the time I get old and die, I at least want to be out the hood. I at least want to be in my own crib, own house, with 10 cars. That's my goal, 10 cars. You know, that's what I want. And my daughter got Power Wheels. Every time I buy a car, she gonna get a Power Wheel. You know, can't really do it now because there ain't enough space in the apartment. But shit, I done bought 3 cars last year. I wanted to buy a Power Wheel with every car that I bought. You know, just for her to have a Power Wheel. Right? But it ain't enough space for that. You know, that's why I say you need a house. That way I can at least, you know, we can at least have space for it. We can have large amounts of space for it. put them in the basement or something. You know, but every time I buy a car, I want to buy her a Power Wheel. That's how I plan it. That's my goal for it. You know. Damn, that's a nice ass old school right here. Oldsmobile. Yo, Eric, I know you're gonna like this. A draw tall Olds, and it sounds like a 442. Sound like that 442. Another car I wanna get. I wanna get an old school, rebuild and restore it. Cause I guarantee he restored it and it looks so beautiful. With the writing on the side of the tires. That motherfucker looks so beautiful. I at least want a house with at least a 3-car garage. That way my girl can have her space. And I can have a space for one of my cars and then the car that I'm working on. Shit like that. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. As always, like, comment, subscribe.